all these great high quality companies. So that's why I really like QQQM. I'd much rather buy them than the actual QQQ. So yeah, just bought TSMC. Yo, what up, Marcus? Let's check that one out. You must mean TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. I love this company, bro. I missed out when it was around 106. Yeah, dude, Nvidia at 106 was honestly a steal. But here's Taiwan Semiconductor. This is another one that is kind of like Nvidia. I think they're at a pretty good valuation as well. Look at this. TSM is actually trading at 25 times PE, 25 times net income. So that's actually very fair. And they have a huge market share for wafer chips. They actually have a 65% market share for these wafer chips. Yes, sir, Not Fates, we are back on here. Hey, if you want to support me though, Not Fates, go watch the stream from my YouTube channel. We are dual streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on TikTok right now. So if you want to help me out, go to my YouTube channel. It's in the link tree in my bio. We're also streaming on there. But look at the net income Taiwan Semiconductor just made. This is why it's crazy. They just made 14 billion of net income for the first time. Yo, Aaron, this is not a looped video. What's up, dude? This is live. You can see the price of the QQQ live. So can't make that up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see the time in the top left as well. So yeah, this is not pre-recorded. What's up, dude? Hey, what's up, Gio? How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Yeah, if you got any stocks you want me to look at, let me know. We'll check them out. Um, how about Nvidia? Yo, Lave, let's check it out. So we just looked at Taiwan Semi. We can see that they're making a ridiculous amount of net income, 11 billion just in one quarter. Nvidia is a little bit higher than this. I'll be really quick with this one because we just looked at them, but look at the net income Nvidia makes. They made 22 billion of net income in the most recent quarter, so that's ridiculous. Yo, Mimi, no way. Thanks so much for the 6 roses, dude. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much, Mimi. Or the 6 hearts. Thank you. Can you check out Google? Yeah, let's check out Google. Then we'll check out IBIO. Then we'll check out QQQ. And what up, Slayer? Yeah, so the thing with Google is they have so many mini businesses inside one. Google owns YouTube. They have their Google Cloud business. They have their quantum chips. They own Android. Look at just their Google Cloud business. Like this is up 31% year over year. That's some incredible growth of their Google Cloud business. And their profits are just off the chain. They just made 26 billion of net income just in the most recent quarter. So that's why the valuation's so low. Google's literally trading at 20 times net income, which seems very fair. Morningstar has this at a 237. The analysts have this at a $217 stock. Like if we look at Google's, the analyst here, JMP, BOFA, which is Bank of America, Barclays, they all have this at over $200 a share. So, what is your portfolio? Yeah, here are all the stocks that we own in here. Again, don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. You could lose a lot of money on a stock like I did right here. So here's IBIO. I've never heard of this one actually. Let's check it out. So if you look in the top right, this one looks really risky. They're only worth $47 million. So that's a very small market cap, 47 million. So I'd be very careful with this one. Oh yeah, well check out Cheesecake stock. What's up, dude? Yeah, so yeah, look at that. They just lose like 4 million a quarter, and the sales are only 200,000. I mean, the company basically has no sales. So yeah, IBIO looks very risky. I'd stay away from them. I'm not trying to bag on anyone's stock. I'm going to just give you my honest opinion. But here's Cheesecake Factory. This is ticker symbol CAKE. Did y'all know the Cheesecake Factory was publicly traded? And look at that. You actually get a 2.3% dividend, and the payout ratio is only at 33%. So they actually have room to raise their dividend. Yeah, look at this. They're making net income every quarter. So the Cheesecake Factory is now really profitable. For a restaurant in this environment to be growing like this is pretty impressive. And yeah, we can see 75% of their business just comes from the Cheesecake Factory. Then they have some other restaurants. But yeah, they're an interesting one. Hey, what up, RQ Loyal? How's it going, dude? Oh, hey, this app right here is called Moomoo. If you want to download it, it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there. But yeah, here's Rivian Automotive. Let's check this one out. Dang, the stock is pretty close to an all-time low. So that's not great. And here's let's just go do our own research. So look at the net income losses over here on Rivian. This is why I'd be careful with Rivian, and this is probably why the stock is done so bad. They're diluting you by issuing shares when the stock is low, and they just lose a lot of money. They're pretty much losing $1 billion a quarter, which, to be honest, isn't great. Yeah, I just like to see Rivian get profitable. I mean, it's getting better. Like they only lost 740 million in the most recent quarter, so it is getting better. But yeah. Adobe, yo, what up, Brendan? ADBE. So yeah, Adobe, bro. I use Photoshop and After Effects pretty much every day. So I'm a customer of Adobe. Look at that. The stock has kind of collapsed recently. That's Not great, but let's go look at the fundamentals here, like the free cash flow. Wow, look at the free cash flow. They're making literally over 2 billion of free cash flow every quarter. So what about net income? Yeah, look at that. They're making 1 to 2 billion of net income a quarter as well. So actually, Adobe is very profitable. What's the PE on this one? Yeah, they're trading at, look at that. That's the lowest PE in the past 5 years. That's crazy. They're trading at 25 times net income. I don't know why Adobe's not on my watch list. I'll put that one on there. Um, Hey, what up, Sermon? He says, oh, wait, hold on. I want to look at Ulta. Then we'll look at SoundHound AI. Yes, sir. So here's Ulta Beauty. This is like a cosmetic stock. What are we thinking about PayPal? Yo, Martin B, good to see you, dude. Yes, sir. We will check out PayPal as well. So here's Ulta Beauty. They're in the high margin cosmetics industry. Look at this. 41% comes from cosmetics, then high margin skincare, hair care, and fragrance. So a lot of high margin industry. So look at that. They're just making 200, 400 million of net income a quarter. But the thing is, the net income is down year over year. So that kind of explains why the stock is, flat from 1 year ago. It's because the net income really isn't growing anymore. But I still like Ulta Beauty. So yeah, Martin, let's check out PYPL. Then we'll look at SoundHound AI. So here's PayPal. I love this company because of the buybacks that they do. PayPal literally just buys back their own stock like crazy. Yeah, look at this historic low PE. PayPal's trading at 17 times net income, which is just very fair, I think. Yeah, total payment volume's crazy, 437 billion. But look at the net income right here. This is kind of the best part. They're making just $1 billion of net income a quarter. Now, the net income is down 20% year over year, so that's why I think the stock has fallen recently. But still, they're trading at 17 times net income, and they're still net income positive. They just do crazy buybacks. So, yeah. So now let's look at SOUN. This is SoundHound AI. This is like a really popular retail stock, and I actually like the hype on this one. Hey, Mimi, yes, we will check out IONQ. I got you. Thanks again for the roses. I appreciate you. But here's SoundHound AI. This is the part you want to look at. Their subscription revenue, and I love subscription model companies. It's all reoccurring revenue. Look at this. Literally a year ago, the sales were 500,000. Now in the most recent quarter, it's over 30 million. And at this growth rate, if it's growing this fast, what's it going to be next quarter if people keep on signing up for their subscription? So anyway, SoundHound AI is one on my watch list, but you have to be careful because look at the profits here. They just lost 250 million in one quarter. I'm not sure how that's even possible. And that really scares me, actually. I don't like that huge net income loss. I'd have to maybe do some more research, but what's the difference between Alphabet A, B, and C? Yeah, that's just the voting rights, Marcus. I own GOOG. I own the non-voting class shares. So I'll never vote with my Google share, so I have GOOG. There's no difference in the stock price. They perform the same. Oh, yo, no way, Mimi. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I got you. Let's look at IONQ right here. So this is a quantum stock, actually. And this is one of the quantum stocks that I like more than a lot of the other ones because look at this right here. Like if we look at, anyway, just look at the growth here. The sales are actually up 91% year over year. So that's the great news. Sales are up 91% from the previous year. So as long as they keep up this growth rate, I think IONQ is going to, succeed in the long run. Yo, thanks. No way, Mimi. Thanks so much for the 25 roses. You are so kind. I really appreciate you. But yeah, so I like the sales growth, but then again, you got to be careful because this one also loses money. Look at that. Dang, I didn't know that. They just lost 200 million this quarter. So yes, the sales are up 91%, but they did lose 200 million. So I just like to see this company get profitable. But hey, as long as they can keep up that sales growth, that's great. But look at that. They beat on revenue. It looks like in 2 quarters, analysts are expecting the revenue to jump up a bunch. So hey, that probably wasn't too helpful, though. I apologize. If you got another stock you want to look at, I got you. Yo, Baloop says J&J is a great hold. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson, bro. They own over 10 $1 billion brands. So they own like Tide, for example, they own that. Look at Johnson & Johnson. This is like a defense stock. Usually whenever the market like tech is going down, a lot of people move their money into Johnson & Johnson to get the dividend. So look at that. You actually get a 3% dividend, which is pretty crazy. What about App Brother? Oh, you talking about AppLovin, or are you talking about this app right here? I think you mean AppLovin stock. Let's check it out. Ticker symbol APP. So this company recently, this is all speculation, like nothing's happened to the company yet, but apparently they have stolen data from Meta, and they're being sued by Meta right now, and a bunch of people went short on this this AppLovin stock. But either way, I love the advertising growth of this company. This is why they deserve all the hype. Look at their advertising revenue. It's up 73% to $1 billion this quarter. Literally just from their advertising, they made $1 billion. And out of that, 700 million of that was free cash flow, and net income was 600 million. It's crazy. They just made 600 million of net income, which is ridiculous. So AppLovin deserves all the hype. The fundamentals are absolutely growing. It's a pure growth stock. Oh, here we go. Someone said, look at Netflix. I'm bearish on them. So someone is bearish on Netflix. And, I don't blame you. I mean, the valuation is pretty high. They're trading at 48 times net income. But historically, I guess that seems fair. The thing is, I do like the fundamentals here. Their premium subscribers just jumped. So literally last quarter it was 282 million. Now Netflix has over 301 million premium subscribers, and they make off that $11.69 per person per month. But look at the net income this company makes. It's crazy. They're making 2 to 3 billion of net income every quarter. So Netflix is incredibly profitable. The free cash flow is crazy too, but the valuation is really high on Netflix. Someone said, Frog Warrior said, AVGO, what up, dude? Yeah, so here's Broadcom. This is like NVIDIA's competitor. I actually like Broadcom for their infrastructure software. So look at this right here. A lot of people don't realize this. Look at just their infrastructure software revenue. It's unbelievable. Literally a year ago, it was 2 billion. And now in the most recent quarter, it's 6.7 billion, up 50% year over year. That is, I don't believe the growth. And if we look at the FCF, which is free cash flow, Broadcom just made over 6 billion of free cash flow just this quarter. So crazy growth on Broadcom. What are you the most bullish on right now? I need some ideas. That's a great question. If I go to my portfolio right here, here's my main taxable account. Let's see, we are up 0.49% on the day, so we are green on the day. I'm really bullish on Google at this valuation. Meta too. Google, Meta, Amazon, great ones, I think. Why do people like Disney? Like the stock Disney. A lot of people like Disney World, but a lot of people don't like Disney actually. A lot of people are like, Disney's way too political, but I like Disney. I got their stock. Robinhood stock. Giovanni says, ticker symbol HOOD. That's a stock I own. I actually don't own much of them. I own 5 shares left of Robinhood, but I do own some Robinhood stock. That's this app right here. This app right here is called Robinhood, and they're publicly traded, and that was their stock right there. So I'll give you a quick analysis on Robinhood stock. So let's see. Look at their net cumulative funded accounts. They have 25 million funded accounts. That's crazy. And look at the profits here. Robinhood is now making money. If we zoom out, Robinhood used to lose net income every quarter. Well, now here's Robinhood. They literally just made 900 million just in one quarter. So I really like that about Robinhood. The organic sales growth is crazy here on Robinhood. So anyway, they're a cool stock. They're really tied with crypto though. They make a lot from crypto transaction fees. Best uranium stocks are ETFs. So uranium actually powers nuclear energy. So nuclear energy comes from uranium rods, and we can kind of see, UEC has a really good uranium mine. They actually bought a uranium mine from Rio Tinto for like $400 million. So UEC is decent, but again, they're still a really small company. They're only worth 2.3 billion, and they have a good balance sheet, so that's decent. But here, UUUU is another uranium stock. They're only worth 900 million though. They're a Canadian one, so I don't really know what the best uranium stock is. Is there a uranium ETF? I don't know. Someone, what up, said POET stock. Let's check out Poet Technologies. I haven't heard of this one before. They're a Canadian company. So if you look in the top right here, they're only worth 300 million. So they have a small market cap. But let's check out their net income. So look at that. They're losing money every quarter. Not great. And look at the sales. So the sales just fell to only $3,000. Oops. So the sales fell to $3,000. I'm sure someone in here probably makes some more than this company. So I would stay away from that one. TKO Holdings is super undervalued. They don't have... Oh, yeah. So this is TKO right here. If you've heard of the UFC, if you've heard of the WWE, look at this right here. This company owns both of those, and it's like a perfect 50-50 split. WWE is 50, and then the UFC is 50%. So that's kind of cool. And look at that, they're making net income at least in the past 3 quarters. They're net income positive. The sales are up 5%. So yeah, if you like them, the UFC or WWE, maybe you could buy the stock. Jack says CAT. So here's Caterpillar. Yeah, this is like an industrial, like heavy machinery kind of company. I actually like Cat because look at the dividend. You get a 1.5% dividend. It's only a 25% payout ratio, so they actually have room to raise their dividend. And look at this valuation. Cat is trading at 15 times PE, which is, historically pretty fair, if not cheap. You can kind of see all their businesses here. I like how diversified that they are. Because yeah, if we look at the net income right here, they literally just make 2 to 3 billion of net income every quarter. Then they just pay a lot of that out in dividends. Hey, what up, John? Is this legit? Yeah, this is legit. Or I don't know. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. We're streaming on, for y'all on TikTok, the 50 of y'all, I'd really appreciate if y'all would go over and watch the stream from my YouTube channel. I'm also streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So my YouTube channel is called Nathan Robert. It's also in the link tree in my bio. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Shako. He's talking about TKO. LB stock. Yeah, if you guys got any stocks I'm gonna look at, let me know in the chat. We'll check them out. Oh yeah, Martin, we'll check out Trade Desk as well. We'll look at the TTD. That's an advertising stock. So here's Landbridge right here. This company owns like a bunch of land and they have oil wells on it. So they collect a bunch of royalties from their land. Like, look at the sales. I mean, it's only 36 million, but it's up a double from the previous year. The net income was positive in the most recent quarter. They made 8 million of net income. And look at their assets. Their assets are growing. It's now at $1 billion. So, yeah, Giovanni, I don't have a specific schedule. I kind of just go live randomly. But if you wanted the follow button, I go live every day, twice a day, no matter what. So I go live every day, twice a day, except on Saturdays. I don't go live on Saturday, but even on Sunday, on Friday, we're always live on here. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. And I don't sell anything, I don't got a course, book, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram. I don't got none of that. I'm literally just on here giving my opinion. But yeah, let's look at the Trade Desk right here. Yikes. Wait, really? Why is Trade Desk falling so hard? Actually, there is actually one thing I know about Trade Desk. If you know Netflix used to go to Trade Desk to find their advertisers. So Trade Desk used to find ads for Netflix. Now Netflix is like, why are we using Trade Desk? We can just find it ourselves. So now Netflix actually dropped the Trade Desk, which, that's a great customer to have. So that's why I think the stock fell so much despite good earnings. Like this quarter had good earnings. The net income was at a new record, but they lost Netflix. So that's bad news. But anyway, look at the net income. They're making net income every quarter, which is a great sign, and free cash flow. They're making usually over 100 million of free cash flow a quarter. So this is an advertising stock. I do like them. And again, don't listen to me. This is not financial advice. You could lose a lot of money on a stock. So yeah, you're right, Jeff. Walmart dropped a firm and Walmart is now using Klarna, ticker symbol KLAR. They're about to go public. So here's SoFi Technologies. Yo, Amen, what's up, dude? I actually, oh yeah, there's my Robinhood stock. I also own SoFi Technologies. This is a very risky company, so I don't own much of them, but I do own 24 shares of SoFi Technologies left. For these like riskier ones, I don't want to have a huge chunk of my portfolio in SoFi, just like 1 to 2%. But here's the good news about SoFi. They're a fintech. They have their own banking charter. Look at their financial services business. This revenue is up 84% for them. That's crazy financial services growth. So that's what I like about SoFi. Same with their lending revenue. Yo, William, we'll check out AWR. What's up, dude? So yeah, their lending revenue as well is up 19% year over year. So every part of SoFi is growing, and so is their profits. Look at the net income. They just made 300 million in the most recent quarter. If we zoom out, they used to lose net income every quarter. So SoFi has really turned things around, and people are starting to take them more serious. Yo, Reldo says he got 5,000 shares of SoFi. Yo, you got a lot more shares than me, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, I have 24 shares of them left. I actually took a little bit of profits on them. Yeah, here's my main account right here. Full transparency. This is why you don't listen to me. I'm actually down 14% all time in here. So definitely not an expert. But yeah, look at AMD. NVIDIA's down on the day, but finally AMD is seeing some green. I mean, we're still down like crazy on them. But if we look at the mega caps, look at that. NVIDIA's down 2.5. all of big tech is down. Amazon's down 1. Yo, Amazon, I think, is at a steal of a valuation, super quickly on Amazon. Look at this net income. It's at a new record. This is crazy. 20 billion. Oh, whoa, yo, William, let's check it out. He said AWR stock. So I believe this company just sells water. Did you know that? This company is basically, they just sell a commodity, but they're just very reliable. So you get a 2.4% dividend, and the dividend is completely sustainable. So you get 2.4% of your money back just in a dividend. And here's their net income right here. It's not growing like crazy. It's not big tech. It's not Apple, but it's just very consistent. They're not losing money. So yeah, they're cool. They might be a little boring for some people, but they're consistent. I have 48 shares of SoFi. Hey, what's up, Sermon? That's what's up, dude. Thoughts on long-term investing for PRCH? Yo, Chris, what is that one? PRCH. I've not heard of that one. So this is Porch Group. Amazon just announced laying off 14,000 managers to save $1 billion. Yeah, that's crazy. So here's Porch Group, and let's see, they're only a $750 million. So this is a small company, but the stock is done good. Oh, so they're in insurance. Let's see how their insurance business is doing. So this isn't great. The insurance revenue is down 17% year over year. So that's not great, the decline in insurance revenue. But what about the profits? So look at that. Even though the revenue's down 12%, they made 30 million of net income. I mean, I said that is real, actually. So maybe that's why the stock has kind of rallied recently, because they're fixing their margin. But I'd still be careful with this one just because they're still a really small company. 750 million. If I was looking for an insurance stock, look at Progressive right here. Y'all aren't going to believe this. Even though Progressive is at an all-time high, pretty much. Progressive stock is at an all-time high. The valuation of this company is super cheap. Even right now, they're trading at 20 times PE. So they're trading at a fair valuation. Like if we go to the net income down here, it's ridiculous. The net income is like 2 to 3 billion on Progressive. I really want to own them. Nathan, do you own any Palantir? I do not own any Palantir. Yo, Evan, this app right here is called Mumu. If you want to download it, it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there. But I'll give you an analysis on Palantir because I really love the growth of Palantir. The government literally just hands out Palantir money. Like, actually, look at this right here. 55% of the revenue comes from the government. And look at the growth of this. It's ridiculous. The growth rate's actually growing. It's up 40% year over year. So that's some incredible growth on Palantir's government revenue. A lot of police stations use Palantir. And same with their commercial business. Their commercial revenue is up 30% year over year. So both segments of Palantir are growing like crazy, and they also have no debt at all. Palantir is actually a debt-free company with $5.3 billion of cash. So, yeah, I like the fundamentals there, but the valuation on them is really high. That's the thing that sucks. The valuation is pretty high. Yo, so Giovanni says Celsius stock. So here's my watch list right here of companies with zero debt. And actually, believe it or not, Celsius has no debt at all. Celsius is a debt-free company. So they are up 10% on the day, but still, they're down bad from $90. If you're wondering, like, hey, what happened? Why'd they fall from 90 all the way down to $30 today? Well, all you got to do is look at the net income. This is why I think it's so important to just take a quick glance at the financials, or if you just ask me to do it, I'll do it for you. But look at this. The net income actually just went negative on Celsius. Look at that. They used to make 40 to 80 million of net income a quarter. Well, look in the 2 most recent quarters, they kind of lost their growth. The net income even went negative. And if we just look at their sales are down 5% year over year. But there is good news. Celsius, since they have so much cash and no debt, they just bought Alani. Has anyone heard of Alani before? They just acquired them. Yo, Duff, what's up, dude? Why are you streaming here instead of TikTok? Yo, Duff, I really appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. So I now stream on TikTok and YouTube. So if you want to support me, yo, by the way, this TikTok account I'm on right now has been banned 5 times, literally permanently banned 5 times, and it's been unbanned 5 times. So TikTok's really, you're guilty until proven innocent. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'd really appreciate if you go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I dual stream on there. So it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link. But yeah, William or Duff, if you got a stock you want to look at, let me know. I got you. We'll check it out. So, and I'm looking at the YouTube chat first before I look at TikTok. But anyway, here's PayPal. I love PayPal stock, by the way, because of the valuation. They're trading at a historically extremely low valuation, 17 times net income. So ridiculously cheap valuation. I wouldn't call you crazy if you bought them because look at the free cash flow. They make 1 to 2 billion of free cash flow every quarter, and they're making over $1 billion of net income every quarter. So this is just an extremely profitable company. You know, PayPal's not going anywhere. Actually, YouTube just added a new feature where, like through Google, if you're a YouTuber, you can now get paid through PayPal. That's a new feature they added literally within the past couple months. So that could be a good growth driver for PayPal. Um, their valuation's high. Oh, here we go. F and KO. What's up? Yeah, Duff, let's check it out, bro. This is Funko. Is this the company that owns Funko Pop? Yikes, look at that. So the stock has not done so good, but this is an interesting company if that's what this is. So yeah, they're only worth $300 million. Wow, I feel bad if you own this one because it has collapsed the past couple of days here. Let's see what they own. So Core Collectibles. So look, has anyone heard of those Funko Pops, like the collectibles? Look at that. Looks like this is that stock right here. And yeah, the profits are a little choppy here. So it looks like last year they were losing net income, but they are sometimes making money. I'll add this one to my watch list just because they're interesting. I didn't know they were public, but the free cash flow looks a little better. What is Loungefly? Don't know. But anyway, I'd be very careful. This is an interesting stock, very niche company, Funko Pop. But, you know, that kind of reminds me of Yeti. Has anyone heard of those Yeti coolers or like those Yeti cups? They're like high quality coolers and cups. Well, that stock is also publicly traded. Look at that. And they're trading at 16 times net income. This is just another one of those niche, interesting stocks. So yeah, Yeti, you know, drinkwares, most of the revenue, then their Yeti coolers. How's that doing? Wow, look at their Yeti cooler business. I don't know why, but in 2024, it's up 16%. So anyway, that's an interesting stock. Yo, Giovanni, what's up, dude? He says Apple stock. I appreciate you, bro. Let's check out Apple. Yeah, AAPL. So this is the world's largest company, and they have fallen the past couple of days here. So now I think is at a pretty good time to potentially buy Apple. You know, it's the largest stock in the S&P 500. So there's automatically a lot of, you know, funds that go into them every month, every time people put away money in their retirement. But anyway, look at Apple's smartphone market share. Apple has a 23% market share. And look at this, iPhone is half their business, but they also have their services revenue. Whenever you buy something through the App Store, Apple takes a 30% fee on that because you're on the Apple ecosystem. And, you know, that makes up most of their profits. But the iPhone revenue is crazy as well. It was $69 billion in the most recent quarter. Yeah, this app is safe. It's FDIC insured. So even if this app goes bankrupt, you know, you're good. MDB after earnings. What up, Adish? So he says MDB. So this is MongoDB. Yeah, they just reported earnings. This is like a software stock. Look at that. They just fell recently. Let's go see if we can find out why they fell so much. Let me go look at their earnings. So this is weird. They beat on all three numbers. They beat on their revenue, they beat on their net income, and they beat on their EBITDA, but the stock fell. So that must mean they gave bad guidance, which is my guess. But look at the net income. They actually just made net income for the first time, you know, 50 million. So that's actually great news. And the sales are up 19%. So, wow, look at their balance sheet. They're deleveraging. Their liabilities are going down and their assets still went up. Usually you have to use assets to pay off liabilities, but no. Actually, MDB, I really like them, actually. Would it be a buy at this price point? I think, you know, honestly, Giovanni, Apple, yeah, they're right now is at a pretty good time to dollar cost average into them. Again, what that means is don't spend all your money at once. Buying the stock, you know, have a more patient approach, you know, disciplined, you know, slowly buy into the stock instead of spending all your money at once. But again, you could still lose a lot of money. So make sure you're buying a high quality asset, you know, a high quality company like Apple. I think that's one that will be a winner in the long run. You know, a lot of people are locked in the Apple ecosystem. ADTX, what's up, Tacoma? He says ADTX stock. So yikes, look at this company. They're at an all-time low. So if you look in the very top right, look in the top right, the market cap is only $1.3 million. This is an extremely small company. I could not trust my money with this stock. That's just such a small company. So Honestly, Tacoma, I'd stay away from that one. It looks very risky. Yo, Stonky says HYMC. What up, Stonky? I like that name. Oh yeah, then we'll look at Nvidia, we'll look at CrowdStrike. Remind me to look at these. I'm so sorry. I want to get to all these stocks here. I appreciate y'all being here. If you leave a comment on the YouTube live stream, I'll see it first. But anyway, this company is worth 73 million. That's not great, actually. $73 million company, and all their revenue comes from their mine, their high cost mine. So I don't know if they mine gold or whatever. They actually have more liabilities than they have assets, and they're losing money. So yeah. So I just don't like this company. It just seems really risky. That's probably why the stock has done so bad. They're just not profitable. So EMR, Emerson Electric. Yeah, so here's EMR right here. So they've actually done pretty good. Look at that. Let's check out the valuation of this company. So they're trading at 27 times net income. That's actually a fair valuation. Well, look at all the, wow, I like how diversified that they are. Look at this. You know, they're in final control, measurement, and analytical control systems. Let's click on a random one here. Measurement, how's that doing? It's up 3%. Fire control. Anyway, I like how diversified that they are. What about the profit? So yeah, they're profitable as well. Literally last quarter, they made $1 billion in one quarter. That's actually crazy. So they're extremely profitable. Same with free cash flow. Did they pay a dividend? Yeah, you get a 2% dividend. So EMR is pretty interesting, actually. So, oh yeah, let's check out CrowdStrike now. So this is a cybersecurity stock. I believe Nancy Pelosi owns this one. But let's check out the fundamentals here. So let's see. We want to go to the sales right here. So yeah, look at the actual revenue. It's up 25% year over year to over $1 billion. So CrowdStrike now makes, $1 billion of revenue a quarter. But if we go to the net income right here, they just had a lawsuit. They had this update, and the update, crashed a bunch of computers or whatever. So their net income did just go negative, but still, the organic sales growth is up 25%. That's what I like about CrowdStrike. So that's one you buy for the cybersecurity industry. Let me double check on this. Let me see if Nancy Pelosi owns this one. So Nancy Pelosi, yeah, look at that. 3.3% of her portfolio is in CrowdStrike. She also has PanW, Palo Alto Networks. This is another cybersecurity stock I really, really like. Look at Maine when you have the time. Yeah, what up, William? Yeah, let's look at Main Street Capital. So if you're looking for a dividend stock, so a lot of people like dividend companies, this is a stock that actually pays you a monthly dividend. So for every share that you own, you get paid a quarter every month. So just over, exactly a quarter. So you get 25 cents per share every month. On top of that, the stock has had some decent stock price appreciation. Look at that. The stock's going up, trading at 15 times net income. So hey, Main Street Capital, they have a 5% monthly paying dividend, and it's actually sustainable because they're a BDC, and BDCs have to pay out most of their income in the form of dividends by law. Yeah, hey, Adish, this app is called Mumu. If you want to download it, it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there. Hey, what up? Can you look at Novo Nordisk? Yeah, what up, Ethan? Yeah, we'll look at CIBR as well and Dutch Bros. So here's Novo Nordisk. This is the company that owns Ozempic. Has anyone heard of like that weight loss prescription? I don't know, but this is the stock that actually owns it. And they're trading at 25 times net income. Actually, look at the net income right here. This is why I'm a fan of NVO. I don't know who's selling off this stock right now. The stock has been selling off like crazy, but the profits are still here. They're making $3 to $4 billion of net income every quarter. So that's why I like Novo Nordisk. And if we look at, 93% of the revenue is from, their obesity care, which is, Ozempic. So anyway, NVO is one that I like. They're not an American one, but still I like them. CIBR, yeah. So wait, is that an ETF? Actually, let's check it out. So First Trust Exchange Traded Fund. Let's see here. So CIBR, let me look at their top holdings in the ETF. So yeah, look at that. Their top holding is Broadcom, Cisco, CrowdStrike, PanW. What is that one? Thales. So yeah, it looks like a lot of cybersecurity names. It even has Cloudflare, Fortinet in there. So yeah, CIBR is actually very interesting. And then BROS. So yeah, this is Dutch Bros right here. This is actually a like a restaurant. They're kind of like Starbucks' competitor. I went there once when I was in Arizona. Oops. Let me check something right here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. That is not fortunate. Anyway. Oh, so yeah, Dutch Bros right here. If we go look at the fundamentals here, look at their company operated shops. And actually check this out. Yeah, bro, the TikTok live just got banned. I'm trying to get it back up right now, so bear with me here. Um, oh, I'm not gonna be able to log into this account because I have to go to my Gmail app, and that's not great. Anyway, the sales are up 38% year over year, so that's the good news that the sales are growing so much. Yeah, you know what? This Oh, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. I have to hide the screen. I have to go to the Gmail app and t type in this code. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is not going well. All right, there we go. You should be able to see the stream again. I am so sorry here. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. This is why I like my YouTube channel because TikTok just keeps on banning me, which is unfortunate. But yeah, if we look at the net income right here, Dutch Bros is making net income every quarter. So yeah, if you got any stocks you want me to look at in the chat here, let me know. I'll check them out. Um, Wait a sec. There we go. Actually, I might be able to start the live again. So yeah, Dutch Bros is making net income every quarter. That's the good news about them. Yeah, here's my portfolio real quick. Um, Let me go check out the Robinhood account as well because that's our main taxable account. Look at that. We're now at 0.64% on the day, so that's the good news. All right. A cybersecurity ETF, CrowdStrike made me think of it. Yeah, that's what's up, Nick. Everyone in my home country owns NVO. Really? Yo, what home country are you in? Are you from whatever country they're based in? That would make sense. All right. I just started the TikTok live stream again. So on my second account. So anyway, we're back. So yeah, here are all the stocks that we own in here. You know, we have McDonald's, Google, Meta, Salesforce even. If we look at our Roth IRA is actually down 1.77%. Yo, Denmark, that's pretty cool, Martin. Yeah, let me actually go back to NVO stock right here. In Novo Nordisk. Yeah, look at them. The stock has not done too good. I actually don't know why the stock has done so bad. You know, we look at the PE ratio is at a 24. You know, the thing is, this stock right here used to sell an Ozempic copy. You know, Hims and Hers used to sell a product that copied Novo Nordisk, but now Hims and Hers can no longer sell that product. The FDA isn't allowing them to sell it anymore. So that's kind of why Hims is falling off so much. But I still like ignoring what's going to happen in the future, for right now, the numbers look incredible on Hims. You know, the sales are up 95% year over year. So that's an incredible growth rate on Hims. You know, the sales are up 95%. And if we look at the free cash flow was $60 million. And same with net income, it was $26 million. And Hims has no debt at all. Can you compare O and ADC? Yeah, O and ADC, they are pretty much the exact same thing. Realty Income and Agree Realty. I guess I can compare the stock prices, but they should perform very similarly. So yeah, here's Realty Income versus Agree Realty. Agree Realty has actually done slightly better, but both of these stocks pay you a monthly dividend. So with Realty Income right here, they're a $50 billion company in the S&P 500. And look at this, you get paid just over a quarter every month. You get paid 26 cents every month with this company. I'm gonna sell all my Tesla. I should have sold it in December. Hey, LK, what up, dude? Yeah, dude, I feel bad if you own Tesla, man. They are down year to date 40%. So that's what's unfortunate there. Oh, yo, Ethan, yeah, we will check out RHM after this. Yes, sir. So yeah, LK, let me show you the thing that is unfortunate about Tesla. If we look at their total vehicles delivered, actually look at their automotive business. Their automotive business is down 5% year over year. So they're seeing slowing growth, or actually even negative growth in their automotive business. But look at Tesla's energy storage and generation business. This is the only good part I see here. It's up 67% year over year. That's phenomenal growth in their energy storage business. So yeah, if we look at the net income, it's way down from 2023, you know, because they've cut prices on their cars. But them cutting prices actually made all their competition go bankrupt, like Rivian, NIO, Xpeng. All these companies are so close to bankruptcy. Oh, yeah, but Ethan, let's check out RHM stock. Yes, sir. People are scared of a sell-off in Eli Lilly, more competition. Yeah, actually, Eli Lilly has held up a lot better than Novo. Wait, hey, Ethan, I type in RHM. I cannot find that stock. I feel bad. Maybe it's a different ticker symbol. Um, yeah. Actually, if I go to Lilly right here, here's what's so cool about Eli Lilly. They don't just sell, you know, Zepbound. So look at this. If we look at right here, look at how many different prescriptions Eli Lilly sells. And this is their Ozempic copy. It's called Zepbound. And look at the growth of this. It's actually unbelievable. A year ago, the sales were only, it was nothing. It was 175 million. Now in the most recent quarter, it was 1.9 billion. That is insane growth just for one little prescription. Like if you click on Mounjaro, whatever this is, it's up 60% year over year. Verizico, whatever that is, it's up 35% year over year. Trulicity, well, this one's down 25%. But anyway, I love how many prescriptions Eli Lilly owns. They're so diversified. Um, should I sell right now? Still haven't lost any actual money. It's really tough to sell Tesla like at a huge loss like that. Like if we go to Tesla right here, like they are recovering on the day, so nice. But yeah, look at them year to date. They're down 39% since January 1st. So dang, that is very unfortunate. Fresh said, can you, or wait, too cool for school. What up? Good to see you, man. He said, NVAX, please. Let's check this stock out. So they're $1.3 billion. The stock has not done too great, actually. That's unfortunate. What about the sales? So yeah, look at the sales. They've just kind of collapsed. It's only 88 million in the most recent quarter, and it's down 69%. And they're losing net income. Look at that. If you average out the 4 quarters, they're for sure losing money. So I'd just be very careful with Invax. Nothing's really blowing me away that I really want to own them. Yo, someone said, bro, check out Tal. Been in since the bottom, Chinese law. So yeah, if you're wondering what happened to this stock here, I should not know this, but I just do. China, this is a private school. They own a bunch of private schools. China said, all right, schools, you can no longer be for profit. So literally a publicly traded company here, trying to please investors. The government says, hey, you can no longer make profit. So the stock tanked after that. But now they're starting to see a little bit of a recovery. But nice if you own them. They're Chinese. I'd be careful with that, but nice. How I have both. I need that monthly. Hey, that's what's up, Glint. Hey, Glint, really? You got ADC and realty income. Nice. How many in a stock should I have in monthly paying businesses? Yo, I'm not sure what you mean there, William. I wouldn't put, all my portfolio in a monthly paying dividend stock, but I could put in tariffs on Novo since it's European and not American. Oh, that makes sense. They want Eli Lilly to thrive. Hey Nathan, what's up? MLPX is a good growth with dividend. Yeah, what up, Sharkwater? MPLX. Let's check that one out. So I think this company just owns a bunch of MLPs. Or no, this is an individual company. Never mind. So if you buy this stock, since they're an MLP, you get a K1 tax form at the end of the year. So be careful of the K1 tax form. But because they're an MLP, look what you get. You actually get a 6.5% dividend on top of the stock price appreciation. So look at that. The stock's at an all-time high on top of you getting a crazy dividend. So I sent you a message. Can you take a look at it? Yeah, I'll check it out, bro. Yes, sir. Thoughts on REGN? Yo, that one, dude. Yo, REGN, I like this company because they just started paying a dividend. And basically, they sell Isla HD. This is like their eye prescription. It helps out your eyes. So look at this. This is what investors don't love. The Isla product is down 11% year over year. But if you look at Isla HD, this is 8.5% of their business. So yeah, Isla's down. But if we look at Isla HD, this is their higher dose version. This one is up 150% year over year. So they're seeing a lot of growth in Isla HD. Apparently, someone else is using their patent and for Isla in regions suing them. That's kind of why the stock has collapsed recently. I would go into it more if people cared, but that one, I like them. They're trading at a stupid low valuation. I like them. I think they're gonna be a winner in the long run. Look at Sun Nova. What is the stock ticker for that one? Oh, is it ticker symbol NOVA? So we found it. Yikes. I feel bad if you own this stock because they're pretty much at an all-time low. Yeah, they're only worth $41 million. So yikes, that's a very small company. And let me check out their... Yeah, so look at that. They're losing literally $100 million of net income every quarter. You're right. It is a gamble double. But the sales are up 15%. Yeah, you're really... fundamentals here, this is a terrible company, but you could maybe do a swing trade off of this. Maybe they're at a short-term bottom. Maybe they'll jump up, but then they'll go back down later. But, it's not terrible. Well, actually, it is terrible, but I mean, I'm sorry, that probably wasn't too helpful. Anyway, here's ADA. This is Cardano. The thing is with Cardano, I like them because you can stake your Cardano. So you basically get a 5% dividend with your Cardano, but it hasn't done as good as Bitcoin. Like, look at that. The peak here was $2.80. Our Cardano is well off its all-time high. When if we go to Bitcoin, Bitcoin actually isn't too far off its all-time highs. Like, it's like 20 to 30% off their highs. And I think it's done better on the 5-year. Yeah, look at Bitcoin on the 5-year. They're up 1,500%. We go to Ethereum, for example. Oh, well, they're up the same. They're also up 1,500%. Interesting. The Ethereum's way more volatile. Look at Ethereum on just 3 months. In 3 months, Ethereum is down 51%. So that's why, I mainly keep my money with dividend stocks. Like, every stock in this account pays a dividend. I love dividend paying companies. Like McDonald's, for example, because I own 13 shares of this company, I get a little $23 dividend. So it's a little cash payment just for owning them. So yeah, a lot of these are like dividend growth companies. Like, obviously, I'm not buying Google for the dividend, but it is a nice little cherry on top. $2.80 dividend. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. Take some shares just in case you pick. Hey, Sammy says, how did you start? I just started the day I was 18. I had some money saved up. You don't have to start with a lot of money. Like, you can put in $50. That's the goal. You just want to try and put $50 every month into the market, and it'll slowly compound over time. I just put it in the S&P 500. VOO. With VOO, you should just average 7 to 8% of your money back every year for the rest of your life. That beats out keeping cash in a bank account, losing to inflation. So yeah, that's why I think it's important to be in the S&P 500. You can also start 100. Hey, yes, sir. Yeah, if you want to download any of these apps right here, like this app's called Robinhood. You can just type it in the App Store. But if you want to use my affiliate link, it's in the second link in the link tree in my bio. I also have Moomoo right here. This is the first link in my bio there if you want to get it. What's your take on XRP? Yo, Aussie, XRP, that's another crypto right here. So, XRP has done better than Ethereum. I will note that out. So yeah, look at them the past couple months here. They literally jumped up from 60 cents all the way up to $2.35. So hey, congrats if you own them. Yo, Only Jamaican, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah. If you got any stocks you want me to look at, let me know in the chat. We'll check them out here. I'm not going to be live for too much longer, but I appreciate y'all being here. If you want to hit the follow button, we go live every day now, twice a day. We just look at stocks. I don't sell anything. I don't got a course, book, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram. I don't got none of that. Watch out for people impersonating me. I'm just on here giving my opinion. Yeah, we can see, like, if you're wondering what stocks to buy, like, we can see like Warren Buffett's top 10 holdings. Warren Buffett has Apple, American Express, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, Chevron. I'm 18 in a couple months. How much did you start out with? Yo, Sammy, that's what's up, dude. I remember when I turned 18, I had like $200 saved up, but you don't even have to have $200. You could just start with $50 or less, or $100 or something. What about Tesla? Yo, Nitzen, what's up, dude? TSLA. So the thing is with Tesla, they're down 40% year to date. Tesla kind of lost their growth. I think that's why the stock has been hit so much. And they're just at a high valuation. Look at that. They're trading at 116 times net income, which is very expensive. We can kind of see their total vehicles delivered, deliveries by model. But if we look at their automotive business, look at this. The automotive sales are actually down 5% year over year. So it's negative growth. So not great. But here's the good news. If we go to their energy business, their energy storage generation, look at this growth. It's crazy. It's up 67%. So crazy growth. But yeah, the valuation is just really expensive and the growth is, going away. So I think that's why the stock has recently been falling. But still, they're definitely not going bankrupt, but I think they could go lower just because the valuation. Yeah, no problem, Sammy. Oh, wait, Dash said TTD, the trade desk. So yeah, this is an advertising company. If you're wondering why is the stock done so bad, unfortunately, Netflix just dropped them as a partner. So Netflix doesn't use Trade Desk anymore. The Trade Desk used to find Netflix's advertisers for them. And That's the reason the stock is falling. The fundamentals are still good here as of right now. Like the net income just literally hit a record 182 million of net income. The free cash flow is crazy. They're making over 100, 200 million of free cash flow a quarter. So I really like this company, but it's not a great sign for them to lose Netflix like that. I have $400. What's the best thing to buy? Ooh, that's a great question. So I'll first start with an ETF, but then I'll go to some individual companies. So I would put most of my money in the S&P 500. Again, you can buy fractional shares of the S&P 500. It just breaks your money up for you into all these great companies, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta. But if I was looking for an individual stock to buy right now for $400, I'd maybe buy like 2 shares of Amazon. Dude, Amazon will be a winner in the long run. And here's why I like Amazon. Again, not financial advice. You could lose a lot of money, but look at Amazon's net income right here. I mean, we'll just keep it basic. The profits, the net income literally just hit a new record, 20 billion of net income just this quarter. If we zoom out, they sometimes used to even lose money back in 2022. So they've really turned things around here. And, they have so many new businesses like their Amazon Web Services. Has anyone heard of AWS? Well, Amazon has their Amazon Web Services, and this is up 19% year over year. That's some phenomenal growth of their AWS business. So anyway, Amazon, I think, will be a winner in the long run. Same with Google. I mean, Google is literally trading at such a low valuation. We can see the stock right here. They used to be $200. Now they're 165. If you go to the PE ratio right here, Google's trading at 21 times net income. Historically extremely cheap. That's the thing. They're at a low valuation, but the net income's still growing. The net income's up 28% to $26 billion. So that's crazy. Do you think we hit a recession? Yeah, buy fractional shares. I don't think we've hit a recession yet because we don't have technical 2 quarters of negative GDP. But when the next GDP report comes out, then maybe. Then definitely maybe. Is CRO good long term? Is that crypto.com's coin? I can't really look at that. I feel bad, but I don't really know. What app are you using? Torpy. This app is called Mumu. If you want to download it, it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there. Oh, here's a very interesting company. Someone said BlackRock right here. I actually really like BlackRock because they're in so many different industries. They pay a really nice dividend. Look at that. You actually get a 2% plus dividend, and they have a lot of room to raise their dividend. But look at how diversified that they are. They're in equity. They have their fixed income, alternatives, technology services, distribution fees, investment advisory, pension, like let's look at their equity business. Hey, that's up 21% year over year. So that grew 21%. Their fixed income grew 10%. Alternatives grew whoa, look at that. It grew 63%. I don't know. There was a huge jump in the most recent quarter. So anyway, BlackRock's actually a company I do like. They're very profitable as well. Look at that. They're making basically close to 2 billion of net income every quarter. And then they just pay a lot of that out in dividends. Same with free cash flow. So yeah, they collect a lot of high margin fees off like their ETFs. Holding my Crow for my brother's future. I think Crow, can't you like stake it and get a nice yield? Someone said to look at Cheesecake Factory. What up, Josh? Yeah, we'll look at cake right here. So yeah, Cheesecake Factory. This is actually one, it's pretty good. Look at that. You get a 2.3% dividend. So not only you get the 2.3% yield, oh yeah, look at this. 75% of their business is the Cheesecake Factory. Then they own like North Italia, other restaurants, I guess. But look at the net income. It's actually growing for a restaurant in this environment. It's really impressive. It just hit 41 million in the most recent quarter. So that's what I like about them. What's the valuation? That's the price to sales. What about PE? So yeah, look at the PE. They're at a 15 PE and the industry average is a 28. Yeah, that's like McDonald's. McDonald's is at like a 28 PE. So yeah. Your restaurants are a dying business. Yeah, that's what some people say. McDonald's is actually a real estate company. McDonald's makes more money from real estate and royalty fees than they do from selling burgers. So yeah, they're interesting. I love cheese. Hey, has anyone had the Cheesecake Factory cucumber lemonade? Bro, I get that every time. Okay, Nafade said Sprouts. That's a stock I own. If we head over here to my Webull portfolio, I actually have Sprouts Farmers Market as a stock that I own. Again, I might be biased because I own them, but Sprouts Farmers Market actually has no debt at all. Sprouts Farmers Market is a debt-free company, and look at their net income, their profits. The net income is growing right here. So I think a lot of Americans like the healthier grocery stores. I like the Sprouts Farmers Market. I've been there. So they are a little bit more expensive, but I like them. AutoZone or AZO, lots of real estate. Yeah, dude, AutoZone, this company, I don't believe it. They buy back every year. They have a rule. Literally, no matter what, they spend 70% of their net income buying back their own stock. They have an infinite buyback program. So if you're wondering why does AZO stock never go down? Like, look, most tech stocks are down right now. They're down 20% off their peak. Amazon, Google, but not AutoZone. That's because AutoZone doesn't allow the stock to go down. They just buy back their own stock. Despite, flat fundamentals, like for most stocks, if their net income was down 5% year over year, they have more liabilities than assets. Most stocks would be down, but not AutoZone. So they're a fascinating story. If you haven't, you should check out, you should check it out. I'm low-key an owner of Cheesecake. Wait, Josh, wait, really? So Josh actually owns a cheesecake factory. That's really cool, actually. Yo, Boat Patrol, this app is called Moo. It's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there if you want to get it. Yo, Mason said, should I buy Google or Amazon? Yo, to be honest with you, I'd buy both. Like, that's the real answer. Most likely, don't you use both? I use YouTube every day, or I'm on a Google product every day, whether it's YouTube, Android, the Google Cloud. I don't know. But I buy both. I'm also on Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch. So if we just look at the net income on Google right here, the net income is still growing. It's up 28% year over year to $26 billion. So Google is very impressive. The valuation's low. They're still growing their profits. And they pay a dividend now. That's what's so cool. They pay a dividend. How about Average Solutions? It's a retail support. Yo, is that a stock, Jen? What's the ticker symbol? I don't know the ticker symbol for that one. Oh, here's Texas Roadhouse. Yo, TXRH. This is another one. Growing their dividend like crazy. So look at this, and the stock price is growing. So you get a 1.5% dividend. So that's cool. But look at this, Texas Roadhouse. If we look at their revenue, it's up 23% year over year. For a restaurant in this environment to be growing 23%, that's very impressive. And if we look at the actual profits here, it's also really impressive. They're making pretty much $100 million of net income plus every single quarter. What up, Only Jamaican? I'm looking for a dividend. Said hi. What's up, dude? Yeah, my favorite dividend stock, I just made a whole YouTube video about this company. Literally, my most recent YouTube video is a whole video dedicated to why I love this stock right here. And this is CubeSmart right here. They actually have an over 5% dividend, or basically a 5% dividend. It's very sustainable. This company will do good in a recession. Anyway, if you want to learn more about that high-yielding dividend stock, go check out my most recent YouTube video. But yeah, that's ticker symbol Cube. That's my highest yielding stock. Do you suggest dividend or ETF investing? Hey, both, buy the S&P 500 and buy some dividend stocks. The S&P 500 pays you an over 1% dividend. So you can't go wrong with both of those, Or you could buy like a VYM, it's the S&P 500, but with some higher yielding dividend stocks. Oh yeah, here are all the stocks that I own. Actually, every stock I own pays a dividend. Every single one of these, even like Google, for example, even Google has a small dividend. I'm mainly buying them for the stock price appreciation. Is Nintendo publicly traded? Nintendo is. NNTDOY is their stock. Or maybe it's not. Nintendo, it's NTDOY. So yeah, Nintendo is publicly traded. This is the only way to get exposure to Pokemon. If you guys have heard of Pokemon before, Nintendo owns 10% of Pokemon. That's the only way to get exposure to Pokemon. They also own like their Nintendo Switch and stuff. The stock has done really good. Look at that. So hey, they're a Japanese company though. They're not a US company. We can see their product sales. Annual playing users. Check this out. They have 123 million annual playing users. So yeah, Nintendo's cool. What do you trade on Webull? I don't really trade much. I mainly just buy and hold high quality companies. I'll show you my portfolio right here. Here's why you don't listen to me. Of course, look at that. We're up 2% on the day, but look at all time. We're actually down 15%. So yeah. Yeah, William, RIP Pokemon Go. You're right, bro. Did y'all hear Pokemon Go got sold to the Saudis? The Saudi wealth fund or whatever. Crazy. Yeah, AMD is our biggest winner in here. That's kind of crazy. AMD is up 3.9% on the day. Thank goodness we're seeing some recovery on AMD, because if you look at NVIDIA, NVIDIA's down over 2%. So, yeah, it's quite the difference there. Do you think it's okay to keep 15 to 20 holdings? Yeah. Yeah, Josh. Yo, Marcusio says ticker symbol hood. So that's this stock. This app right here is actually publicly traded, ticker symbol HOOD. And I own that stock actually. If I go to my top winners here, yeah, we are up 200% on my leftover Robinhood shares. I've taken a lot of profits on this company, but here's why I like Robinhood. If we look at their total sales right here, it oh wait, yeah, look at that. It just hit a new record over $1 billion. They're now profitable. You know, they used to lose money every quarter. A lot of people didn't take Robinhood serious. Now they're making net income every quarter. So they've really turned things around. So that's why I like Robinhood. I'm also a user of the app. So hey, why not be a little shareholder as well? Can you check out RYCEY? Yo, billionaire. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, you're right. That's Rolls Royce. So, did y'all know Rolls Royce was actually publicly traded? And look at their stock. The stock is literally at an all time high, pretty much. And this company is actually in the aerospace industry. Look at this. They're in aerospace, they're in defense, power systems. So, Rolls Royce sells a lot more than just cars. A lot of people probably didn't know that. But yeah, the stock's at an all time high. You know, that kind of reminds me of like race. So Rolls Royce is at an all-time high. Look at Ferrari. Did you guys know Ferrari is also publicly traded? And look at their stock. They've also done incredible. They make a lot of net income, obviously, because they just sell luxury cars. But look at that. They're making pretty much over 400 million of net income every quarter on Ferrari. So, and yeah, AMD, Advanced Money Destroyer, you're right, dude. I'm still down like crazy on my AMD position. We are down 15% all time, or $250. You know, again, AMD, you don't want to put a huge position of your portfolio in there. But oh, someone said, yo, SCHD. So this is a dividend ETF. So yeah, if you like dividend growth or like a higher yielding dividend ETF, SCHD could be an interesting one because look at their top holdings. It's AbbVie, Coca-Cola, Verizon, Pfizer. These are all more of the higher yielding stocks. Oh, here we go, Jen. Yeah, ADV. So yeah, here's Advantage Solutions. Oh, yo, what up, DG? It is good to see you. We'll look at AliExpress. Yes, sir. We will check out AliExpress. So yeah, here's Advantage Solutions. Yikes. This company, if you look in the top right, they're only worth $509 million. So that's a very small market cap, actually. I feel bad if you own them because the stock has not done too good. Branded services. Yeah, so look at the branded services. The sales are down 25% year over year. So it looks like they lost their growth. And yeah, dang, they're losing net income every quarter now. They just lost over 100 million just in the most recent quarter. So to be honest with you, I can understand why that one's done so bad. Yikes. Oh yeah, so let's look at Caterpillar. Hey, what up, Marcus? Let's check out Caterpillar stock. Then we'll look at Alibaba. Yes, sir, DG. Yo, for y'all on the TikTok stream, I'd really appreciate if you go to the link tree in my bio. Go watch the stream from my YouTube channel. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. My TikTok account keeps getting like banned and stuff. But anyway, here's Caterpillar. I actually really like this company. Look how diversified that they are. You know, they're in energy and transportation, construction, resource industry, but look at the valuation. This is a historically low, if not fair valuation on Caterpillar, 15 times net income. So they're trading at a low valuation and look at the net income. They're just making 2 to 3 billion of net income every single quarter. So actually, I like the fundamentals here, and I like the dividend growth. It has a 1.58% dividend, only a 25% payout ratio, so they have room to raise their dividends. So yeah, you know, they're not going bankrupt. They make 2 to 3 billion a quarter. It says a buy. Curious if a good buy. Yo, Jen, I don't think that stock's a buy. To be honest with you, ADV, I'd stay away from that one just because they lose so much money right now and they lost their growth. So if I was going to buy them, I wouldn't put a lot of money into them, maybe like a swing trade. But oh, someone said Chewy right here. And you know, I'm not trying to bag on anyone's stock. I just try and show you the numbers for yourself. You can draw your own conclusion. But here's Chewy right here. They do like pet food delivery. So look at that. The consumables, the sales are only up 2% year over year. It's nothing crazy. The other revenue is up 13%, so that's good news. Yeah, wow, look at the FCF, which is free cash flow. It just jumped up to $151 million. That's actually some pretty good free cash flow growth. And look at that. If you look at the 4 quarters, they're now making net income every quarter. Last quarter was crazy, 300 million. So is Costco a good buy? It's expensive. You're right. Costco is at a very expensive valuation, but the stock has done great. The thing is for Costco, here's why the stock is down. If you're wondering, like, why did the stock fall recently from over $1,000? First off, because the valuation is, they're trading expensive, but They're at a high valuation and the net income is only up 2.5% year over year. So think about that. The net income only grew 2.5% on Costco. That actually loses to inflation. So inflation adjusted, Costco's net income was negative. So that's why I think the stock fell, but still I do like them. I actually kind of own their competitor. Actually, I'll show you this. I own Sprouts Farmers Market, ticker symbol SFM. It's like a healthy grocery store. I got 7 shares of them. But anyway, yeah, let's check out United States Steel. William says, be careful with Chewy. I've been scammed before and they've emailed. Wait, really? From Chewy? Yo, that's really weird, William. So here's United States Steel. Yeah, so this company just sells a commodity. The stock has been flat since 2005. So yeah, look at that flat rolled. How's their flat rolled steel? So yeah, look at that. The sales are down 11% year over year. So they kind of lost their growth of their, product sales. And yeah, look at the net income. It's a little choppy here. Usually they make net income every quarter, but recently it just went negative, 89 million. So that could be a good way to get exposure to steel. But again, the stock doesn't move much. Nothing's really blowing me away there. Yo, I1 said, what else up, dude? He said Coinbase. Yeah, dude. So Coinbase mainly just moves with crypto. So whatever Bitcoin's doing, usually Coinbase will just follow that. But I'll show you why. I actually like them a lot. Look at their active. This is an important metric. Their monthly transacting users. So they have 9.7 million monthly transacting users. That's a great sign. And if we look at the actual profits here, like look at the FCF, which is free cash flow, just made a record billion of free cash flow. And the net income also was 1.3 billion. So obviously Coinbase moves with crypto, but still I like how profitable they are. Just looking at their fundamentals, I think they might be undervalued. What up? Julio says GDX stock. Let's check it out. GDX. So this is Van Eck Gold Miners. Okay, so if you're looking for a gold mining ETF, GDX could be one. If we look at their top holdings in here, yeah, they own Newmont. This largest holding that they have in here, look at all the mines that they own. You won't believe this. Look at that. They own the Nevada Gold Mine. They own all these different mines right here. But anyway, yeah, that's actually a very cool ETF. And if you don't know, gold is at an all-time high right now. If we look at the commodity of gold, which is ticker symbol IAU, this is the gold ETF. Gold is literally at an all-time high right now. So, if you got any gold chains, gold jewelry or something, maybe go hit up the pawn shop and sell it. Or maybe gold will just keep on going up. Who knows? Someone said SGOV. Yeah, so this is the US 1 to 3 month Treasury bond ETF. This is literally just T-bills. So if you're wondering, why does the stock look like it's going up? That's just a dividend reinvested chart. That's not what it actually looks like. If we look at SGOV, literally all you do with this ETF is you get a nice yield. So I think you get 4% dividend. It's literally Treasury. It's US Treasury bonds. And you just get 4% of your money back. So yeah. Dash said SMCI stock. Yo, that's super microcomputer. Let me show you that SMCI. So I actually do own this one. This is a very risky company. This one's a swing trade for me, actually. I don't really swing trade stocks often, but Super Micro for me is a swing trade. I own 10 shares of them at $26 a share. We are up on them. The valuation is just really low on them. They're trading at 17 times net income. They're profitable. They're making net income every quarter. So I wouldn't buy them right here. Just they're so volatile and risky, but I do own them a little bit just as a little volatile fun. What do you think of Rain Metal? Yo, Brune Joe. I don't know what ticker symbol that is. Let me know the ticker symbol. I can check it out for you. Pepe is on fire. Is that the crypto? Yo, I don't actually own any crypto. I mean, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's now green on the day, up 0.63%. Let's see. He said I shouldn't even be looking at this. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. They're up 7% on the day. So, they're up 7% on the day, but look at the 3 month. They're down 69% in 3 months. So, yikes. That's why I don't love crypto. That's why I like dividend stocks. I love companies that pay you dividends, just cash for owning them. Literally just because I own 13 shares of McDonald's, they're paying me $23 every quarter. So, how about Litecoin? Do you think it's dead? The thing about Litecoin is people pay people with Litecoin. Litecoin, I don't think people want to hold that one for the long run. They don't see Litecoin as an investment. Litecoin, they just send people money and for a low fee. So I don't think Litecoin will do good long term. or it's not going to outperform Bitcoin. But let me pull up the stock price for you. So, yeah, look at that. In literally 5 years, like Litecoin is pretty much flat. I mean, it hasn't moved much. It's not even close to its all-time high. So, that one, I like them, but because of the utility purpose. But I don't think people like buy and hold that one as like an investment. What about Yield Max? Yo, Money Man, he says YMAX. So this is a super high dividend yielding stock. So look at this. So yeah, you get the really nice dividend, but look at the stock. It's actually down 33% in 1 year. I think they have like a 50% dividend or something, but yeah, you got to look at the total return. So that ETF you buy to maximize dividends. Oh, yo, so Riddis says, is Archer Aviation worth holding? And, to be honest with you, I don't think so. And I that's going to sound so bad, but if we go to this company's revenue, I only say that because Archer Aviation doesn't, this is a startup. They've literally never sold a product or a service. They have never sold a single dollar of product. So the sales are zero. And if we look at the net income, look at this. They just lost 200 million in the most recent quarter. And every quarter before this, they lose 100 million. So in my opinion, I would just stay away from Archer Aviation. Yes, they have a great balance sheet, but they don't sell anything. They have no sales, and they lose over 100 million of net income a quarter. So in my opinion, I'd just rather buy another. I'd just rather look elsewhere. Just look for another stock than that one. I say that, and the stock could still go crazy. They could still double from here. So definitely don't listen to me. I'm not an expert. I don't sell anything. I don't got a course book, Discord, WhatsApp. I don't got none of that. Just on here giving my opinion. So someone said AppLovin stock. Yo, AppLovin, look at their advertising revenue. This is why the stock deserves all the hype. Look at their advertising revenue. It is up 73% year over year to a new record. That's incredible advertising growth. And if we look at the profits here, the net income, it was 600 million in the most recent quarter. So they made 600 million of net income. And look at the free cash flow, 700 million of free cash flow. So AppLovin is just ridiculously profitable and are still growing. Rain Mental is RHL. Let's check it out. RHL. I typed that in, bro. Bruin, I type in RHL. Maybe this app just doesn't have it, or RHM. Oh, wait, RHM. Yeah, bro, maybe I'm crazy. I feel bad, Bruno. Maybe they're just a really small OTC company. I can't find them. Would you buy VST, Vistra Energy? Yeah, so this is, I own their competitor. Because I own their competitor, their bigger competitor, I wouldn't buy them. But I would buy them, but I'm not going to buy them since I already own their competitor. I own Constellation Energy. This company owns 50% of all the U.S. nuclear energy facilities. So Constellation Energy is huge. And then Vistra Energy, they're second place. They own like 10% of the U.S. nuclear energy reactors. But if we look at the profits on this one, I like how profitable they are now. In the 3 most recent quarters, they have made net income. So that's the good news here. And if we look at the valuation, I think they're trading, look at the PE's in 18. So, hey, that seems pretty fair, right? 18 PE. Supa Oliver says ET is a great stock. So, yeah, this is a great dividend stock. But the thing is, this is this is an MLP. And when I first started investing, I didn't know what an MLP was. This company will send you at the end of the year a K1 tax form. This is like the only stock that does this. This company will send you a K1 tax form at the end of the year. And when I first got one, it costed me $300 with an accountant to get it filled out. It sucked my first year investing. So unless you have like over $1,000 in this stock, do not buy it because you get that K1 tax form. But the good news is they've had a nice stock price appreciation. And look at the dividend. Because they're, an MLP, you get a 7% dividend yield. So that's the good news. But again, I wouldn't buy them because you get the K1 tax form. Yo, John E says NWL stock. So yeah, this is Newell Brands. Yikes, they have not done too good. Look at that. The stock is pretty much at a new 5-year low. Yikes. So this is the company that I believe owns like Elmer's glue, for example. They own a lot of random brands like that. Like they own Elmer's glue. But let's look at the profits here. So yeah, look at that. It's just really choppy and inconsistent. Like sometimes they're losing money. They're losing more money than they're making money. So this is a money losing company. And they have that. Look at that. They have a 4.2% dividend. They can't afford the dividend. That's why the dividend has been cut so much. So yeah, Newell Brands, I'd be very careful with that one, my friend. Yeah, Bruno, I feel bad. I can't find that one. I'll RHM. Yeah, that stock just doesn't exist. I feel bad. Um, BWAC says CHD in stock. What's this one? Yo, then we'll look at Tesla. Yeah, what up, Tyler? We'll check out Tesla as well. So here's Churchill Churchill Downs. Sorry, I cannot talk for the life of me. So they're an $8.2 billion company. Do they pay a dividend? Yeah, you get a small dividend here. That's cool. So live and historical, what is this? Racing. So wow, look at the growth. It's actually up 17% year over year. So whatever that is, it's growing like crazy. They're in gaming. Look at that. Their gaming revenue's up like crazy. What is this company? I don't know. And look at that. They're profitable as well. They're making net income every single quarter. So actually, I'm gonna add CHD into my watch list. I'll do some more research on them later. Um, uh, oh, so this is actually ooh, they do. I can't say the word. It starts with a G, but betting kind of. Oh, someone said Walmart stock. You know, Walmart, great company. They're a great staple. You can't go wrong just buying and holding Walmart for the long run. People always got to go to Walmart. People love Sam's Club as well. Look at that. They also own Sam's Club. Look at that. That's 14% of their business. It's kind of like their Costco competitor. Because if we just look at the net income on Walmart, it's literally ridiculous. They make pretty much $5 billion of net income every quarter, and then they just pay out a little 1% dividend. But yeah, Walmart, kind of like McDonald's, they're not going anywhere. And Walmart actually welcomes a recession. They tend to do good. What dividend stocks do you have? Yo, if I head over to my Robinhood account right here, actually every stock in here pays a dividend. Every single one of these, even Google and Meta. I'm not really buying Meta for the dividend, but they still pay a dividend, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's my main taxable account. Look at that. We're up now 1% on the day. Let's go. So yeah, we're up 1% on the day, but let's go look at the 1 month. Yeah, we're still down 10%. So hopefully you appreciate the transparency. Again, I'm not an expert. Don't listen to me. Like, look at this. You could lose a lot of money on a stock like I did right here. So always do your own research. Don't listen to me. I made the stake with ET. Should I get out now? I'm down $60. Yo, I won. Yeah. Honestly, it's probably not worth the K1 tax form. So maybe I don't own any MLP. So yeah, maybe sell them. You know what you could buy? MLPX. This is actually, they own Energy Transfer. So if we look at the top holdings right here, I can't find it. But anyway, the stock price looks exactly, this ETF looks exactly like Energy Transfer. And guess what? This ETF does not pay or does not give you a K1 tax form. And they own a bunch of companies that do pay you a K1 tax form. So look at that. You get a 5% dividend with this ETF. So they're interesting. Can we see the companies you have invested in once again? Yo, Devi, if you go to my YouTube channel, I do multiple stock portfolio updates. You can see every stock that I own on my YouTube channel, but here's all the stocks I own in here. I have multiple portfolios. Like I also have my Webull account, so I can't really share them all quickly, but yeah, if we go over here, again, full transparency, we're down 14% all time in here. So, this is what, whenever I see other people go live and stuff, no one else is ever transparent. I just like showing you the numbers. So here's my total percent change on every stock. Luckily, we are up on every stock in this account. Thanks, brother. Yeah, yes, sir, Samir. What about Lucid? Yo, Jeffrey, Lucid. I feel bad if you own this company because they just lose so much money. I would honestly stay away from Lucid. Oh, yo, Riddance, what's up? BGFV. Yeah, we'll check out BGFV after this. So here's the Lucid Group. If you're wondering, like, hey, why is the stock at an all-time low right now? Like, what happened with Lucid? Well, if we go to the net income right here, it kind of explains it. They lose pretty much $500 million plus of net income every quarter. And last quarter, they lost $1 billion. So they just keep on losing so much money. And on top of that, they're issuing shares. They're diluting the shareholder when the stock is at all-time lows. So in my opinion, I wouldn't even though they're on a dip, don't buy the dip on them. I think they'll probably just keep on slowly bleeding out, which is unfortunate. So what stocks would LeBron invest in? Yeah, I don't know. He'd probably invest in Nike. I don't know. I actually just sold out of Nike. Yo, I feel bad selling out of them, but look at that. We sold all of our Nike stock here at $79. Look, you can see where I've been dollar cost averaging it in them. We were buying the dip on Nike for a very long time, but I finally decided to take the loss on Nike. I sold them at like an 8% loss. I sold all 17 shares. If you're wondering like what happened with Nike, why is their stock doing so bad? They lost their growth. Like if you go to Nike's footwear revenue, it is down 12% year over year. So Nike sadly lost their growth. So yeah. Is it a bad idea to keep my crypto and stocks in the same app, Robinhood? Not really. I mean, a lot of people like crypto. The whole point of it's to like own your own crypto, own the keys because if the economy collapses, so I'd probably just keep my crypto. I don't own any crypto, by the way. So but because crypto is not FDIC insured. Um, Stocks are. So even if Robinhood goes bankrupt, you're still FDIC insured. Same with if you buy IBIT, if you want insured Bitcoin, buy IBIT. It's the Bitcoin ETF run by BlackRock. And since it's an ETF, literally moves exactly with Bitcoin. Since it's an ETF, you get SIPC insurance. So anyway, let's go back to Comcast right here. Here's what I really like about Comcast. They are so profitable. They're making $45 billion of net income literally every quarter. So that's an incredible amount of profit. Same with their dividend. Look at that. You get a 2.6% dividend, and the dividend is only at a 22% payout ratio. So they have so much room to grow their dividend. And the stock has been flat. They also do crazy stock buybacks. Comcast buys back so much of their own stock. So that one's kind of like Disney. They're in like the parks business. They own Universal Studios. They own Despicable Me. But I own Disney, for example. Comcast and Disney are kind of similar, but I like them. Thoughts on Sour Diesel? Is that a stock or is it a bad idea? Oh, here we go. Joel. Oh, wait. Oh, Riddance. I'm so sorry. Wait. I wanted to look at BGFV. Hey, if y'all want to support me, if you're like, hey, Nathan, I want to help you out. I don't sell anything. If you want to help me out, though, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is in the link tree in my bio. It's called Nathan Robert. I'm also live streaming on there. So if you wanted to watch the stream on replay or something, it'll be on my YouTube channel. But anyway, here's BGVF. So Big Five Sporting Goods. Yo, Riddance. If you look in the top right, this one looks really risky. So the whole company is only worth $22 million. So that's an extremely small market cap. So yeah, I'd be very careful with Big Five. Yeah, athletics, sports, hard goods. What about the net income right here? So yeah, look at that. They're only worth a couple million. And look at that. They lose millions every quarter. So in my opinion, I'd stay away from this one. I think it'll probably just keep on going lower. I feel bad if you own that one. So yeah, BGFV, I'd stay away. Where do you go on Moomoo to see the stock dilution? You just go to the total common shares outstanding. It's in the balance sheet. Oh yeah, another cool feature about this app right here. You can see like Nancy Pelosi stocks, I would do it, but if you just go right here, go to the balance sheet, or maybe it's in the cash flow statement. You just go to the bottom. You can see the total common shares outstanding. Here's the common stock. You can see the preferred stock, and you just see, is it up year over year or is it down year over year? So anyway, or you can just find it on any website. TMUS better. Yeah, so this is T-Mobile. Dude, T-Mobile has done incredible. So look at that. T-Mobile stock is pretty much at an all-time high. They have a partnership with Starlink now. If anyone saw that Super Bowl commercial, I saw it. T-Mobile partnered with Starlink, which is pretty cool. But the best part about T-Mobile is this profits. It's ridiculous. They literally make $3 billion of net income every quarter, which is crazy. They just started paying a dividend as well. Get a 1% dividend. They're growing their net income. So I like T-Mobile way more than AT&T and Verizon. Don't buy Verizon, buy T-Mobile. I think they'll grow better. Hey, what up, Big Stuffa? Is that Big X the plug? MVIS. Wait, what is MVIS? Yeah, I forgot to check that one out. Oh, yo, Giovanni, any signs of another dip anytime soon? This Wednesday, I think we get Jerome Powell. He's given the dot plot. He's going to announce an interest rate. The market's pretty much certain he's going to keep interest rates the same, but he announces the interest rate hike this week, or keep it flat, and the summary of economic projections. So I think that'll move the market this week. But anyway, here's Microvision, MVIS. So yeah, let's look at the fundamentals here. So yeah, they lose money every quarter. That's not great. In the sales, yeah, they have no sales pretty much. Look, in the most recent quarter, the sales were only 190,000. So that's not much, to be honest. And look at that. Because they lose net income every quarter, look at their balance sheet. Their assets just keep on declining. That net income loss has got to come from somewhere. So I'd be very careful with this company. License and royalty revenue. So yeah, look at that. Their royalty revenue is only 125,000. It's declined like crazy. So anyway, I'd probably stay away from MVIS. Nothing's really blowing me away there. What about Tempest AI? Yo, Tempest AI, that was bought by Nancy Pelosi's husband. So, yeah, this is a very niche company. Look at this. They're actually in the genomics industry. Look at this. The genomics revenue is actually up 31% year over year. So that's some nice growth. But actually, the best part over here is the data and services revenue. It is up 45% year over year, literally to a new record. So that's incredible growth. Yo, hey, Kevin, this app is called Mumu. If you want to download it, it's in the link tree in my bio. It's the first link there. If you want to download it. Or it's in the link in the description if you're on YouTube. Yeah, if y'all want to support me, check out my YouTube channel. I'm streaming on there as well. You can watch it. You can replay the live. I'm actually about to end the stream here in a little, so I really appreciate y'all being here. If you guys got any last minute stocks you want to look at, let me know. I don't sell anything. I don't got a course, book, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram. I don't got none of that. I'm literally just on here giving my opinion. But yeah, here's XLC. This is the communication sector ETF. So if you just want exposure to communications, look at that. Their top holdings are Meta, Google, Netflix, AT&T, T-Mobile, Take-Two. They got Take-Two in here. This is the company that owns GTA 5 and GTA 6. They own Rockstar Games. I don't know if anyone's heard of GTA 6. It's about to come out, and it's supposed to be a huge revenue maker for TTWO. So yeah, that's an interesting company. Oh, yo, here we go. TKO. What up, Arbas? So yeah, this is the company. They have a perfect ticker symbol. Look at that. The ticker symbol is TKO, and this is the company that owns the UFC. They own UFC and they own the WWE, Worldwide Wrestling. So if we look at the profits here, they actually, in the 3 most recent quarters, they're profitable. They're making net income every quarter. So that's the good news about TKO. They're profitable. The sales are up. So yeah, that actually, and I heard that they're about to make a lot of money in the future selling their like rights or something. I don't know, something like that, but they're really interesting. That's a niche stock as well. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Here's my portfolio one more time. This is my main Robinhood account. Look at that. We're up over 1% on the day. So I appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you want to support me. I don't sell anything, but I do go live every day, twice a day. We just look at stocks and stuff. So yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you at day. Thanks for the follow, John. See you on the next one. And yeah, for y'all on YouTube, I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you, Giovanni.